Okay, I'm at work, so you must excuse the messy hands. I just want to try and give maybe, I don't know, possibly a little bit of advice to Muslims out there that are looking to or trying to give dawah to their non-Muslim colleagues, friends, neighbors, community members, this sort of thing. Okay, I want to try and keep this more specifically to the white non-Muslims because obviously I'm white, and there's a lot of black brothers out there that are much more revert brothers and born black brothers, born Muslim black brothers that are there. They're a lot more intelligent, a lot more articulate, a lot more in touch with their community than what I am. So they're much more qualified to talk on their community than me. Although being said, there's probably a lot of similarities between all non-Muslims, from whatever ethnicity and country and race they're from, because the same questions and misconceptions are going to pop up across the board. So, how to start? The first thing that I think is important for Muslims, everyone to remember, is that a Muslim, just like the police, always on duty. We're always on duty. And firstly, foremostly, is because God, Allah, is watching us. Everything we say and do is accountable. So we're always on duty in that sense. The second thing is that non-Muslims are watching us. Okay? Non-Muslims are observing how we behave, how we talk, how we carry ourselves, and they're using that as a representation for the religion. They're using that to identify to the religion. Now, this doesn't happen with other religions. This doesn't happen with other religions. They don't hold Christians accountable to Christianity, accountable to Christians, and all the other religions. They don't. I mean, it's Muslims that do that. And I personally believe, my opinion, is that they do this with Muslims because inside their instincts, their fitra, their natural inclination is to believe that Islam is the truth. They'd never admit it, probably to themselves or other people, but I believe that they hold this inside, which is why they hold us to a higher standard. Common questions or common statements and conversations that I have would come around like, oh, you're Muslim, but you don't drink. Oh, why not? I know such and such a Muslim, he drinks or they drink. Okay, so what? Oh, you don't have girlfriends. What do you mean? Well, I know such and such has girlfriends and he has a girl. So what? They hold us to an account with the religion. I can see why they do it, because they don't read hadith. They probably have got not a clue what the hadith is or anything like this. So obviously they look to us to rep it, okay, to be a living representation of the religion. So the responsibility is strong, but they hold us to that standard. So we must always be aware that they're watching. Not only is God watching us, obviously, we know, but non-Muslims are watching us, okay? They are watching our character, our behavior, and how we conduct ourselves, okay? So that's the first thing that you have to keep in mind. Now, leading on from that, I believe that being natural, being yourself, being who you are is the best way to build bridges with people. Because if you kind of reinforce this narrative and this false stereotype that all white non-Muslims are nervous and suspicious of Muslims, so we're sort of there over there, and all the Muslims of color that are not white are kind of over here, so they're kind of nervous to sort of build bridges and communicate with them or talk about religion to them. Just be natural, just break them barriers down, just be natural, just be you, just be who you are. Because once you project that natural personality that you got, other people pick up on that energy and they go, well, this person doesn't seem like they're hiding anything. They seem kind of natural, they seem kind of normal, and they become at ease with you. They become natural with you. I never change myself for anybody. I'm me. You see me in the gym or in the street, I'm the same person that I'm talking to you now. It's a bit weird talking to a phone because I can only see myself, but you understand, I don't change myself for anybody unless it's character, parts of my character that need to be changed. Okay, so being natural, being you, being normal will put people at ease. It will make people less suspicious. You have to break down the stereotypes. Okay, then they'll start asking you questions, and once they start asking you questions, you've got a whole world easier. Okay, everything becomes easier now because they're coming to you with a question. And to be fair, the next point that I want to come on to, you have to have a certain amount of knowledge to get involved. I mean, you not to be on a scholarly level, but if a non-Muslim asks you about Tawheed, most adult Muslim men and women should know about these things. They ask you about the prayer, the salat, we should know. The fasting, we should know. Giving prayer, giving the charity, we should know. The basics of our religion, we should have an understanding of. So it's a responsibility upon ourselves, one, to learn it so we can be better Muslims, two, to learn it so we can help non-Muslims understand the religion should they so ask. So, there's a responsibility that we need. Not everyone's a scholar, especially me, but you should have a basic understanding of the religion in order to translate that over, if when you need to. So bearing in mind that, we're always on duty, bearing in mind that being natural and being normal, I believe personally that it's only when white non-Muslims see Islam and Muslims as a natural, normal thing, where it's not an ethnic religion. It's not a religion out there that's for people of color from wherever they are. It's a religion that white people can be a part of, just like Christianity. It's only when we normalize the religion so white people see it that way, be they from America or Britain or anywhere, it's only when we normalize it that way and they don't think that they have to change huge aspects of their personality and their persona and their character and take on board a whole different personality and way of life, in the sense that they have to speak differently, dress differently, look different. It's only when they understand that they can be them, you can be white and be Muslim, that's when they'll come in, and they'll come in numbers. And when they come in, they'll come in big. And white people, when they get involved in stuff, they make stuff happen. So look what they've done to Christianity. So it's only when it becomes, I believe that, God willing, inshallah, that racism will be, if everyone become Muslim, or the vast majority of people become Muslim, or a big portion of numbers become Muslim who are white, you're going to eradicate a lot, not all, ever, a lot of racism. How can you be racist and stand next to a man this side who's black and a man this side who's Arab, and you pray into the same God and feel any harm, anything in your heart towards these people? How can you eat with them? How can you can't. It eradicates racism a lot, just being Muslim, okay? Never 100%, but you know what I mean. It's only when they see this religion as natural and normal and something that they can be a part of without being strange or strangers to their own, to themselves and to their family and friends, that's when they'll come in. That's when it will start to make a real change. I think Muslims have been in this country now probably 30 odd years more, but to give the dawah, probably 30 or so. We're very new. It's in a scale of time, that's a very, very new time, isn't it? So there's a lot of work still to be done. It's coming along. We're getting there. Inshallah, we'll get there even more. People, if I've said anything that you didn't understand, my fault. If you got something out of it, alhamdulillah, happy for that. People, knowledge beats ignorance, love beats hate. Peace.